Come. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Welcome to today's meditation. Just sitting up here, the windows. Mhm. Whether you're joining on Zoom or on the YouTube live stream, allow yourself to arrive. Whatever you need, a little water. Comfort for the body. And yes, well, um, today, mhm, mhm. Today, um, will be today's meditation will be focused on, well, actually, before I go forward, I want to say that um, there today's meditation might go a bit longer than usual. So it might be a little bit longer, which means that usually the meditation ends at around 5 minutes till the hour. Right now we're at 3 minutes past 8 a.m. Time, Pacific Standard Time, and or Pacific time, and we usually end at 5 minutes, like 55 minutes later. But this meditation likely will go a little bit longer. I will, feel it out, but just so you know, um, likely another 15 minutes or so to go a little bit deeper. And if you need to go before then, of course, allow yourself to, do whatever you need. Um, this is an opportunity simply to have an, a chance to go a little bit deeper this morning. And so, yes, and then there will be some space after, maybe at 9:15 Pacific or something. We'll pause. The meditation will conclude, and then there'll be some space in case anybody has any questions in the chat or um, any ways around Zoom. And so today's meditation will be focused on the incredible need that there is to accept what is present in your body, what is present. And so we have, bodies here. We have the physical body and everything that is in the physical body. Yeah. And depending on how constricted versus how relaxed, supple, and available the body is, there's different levels of openness. Yes. And so you can look at that you also have an emotional body, and that's a part of the dimension that, in a way, determines also the degree of the openness and the availability. Yeah. If there's a bunch of stuck emotions or layers of emotions, then it's not possible to go deeper. Yeah. Likewise, if there are specific thoughts that are coagulated beliefs, but not just passing thoughts. I mean, yes, could be passing thoughts also that are distracting. It's like, oh, there goes something. Oh, something else. Versus, oh, there's a belief that's like a layer of earth in my being of perception that, well, I simply don't believe that um that I deserve love, or that it could be possible that I am love, not just as a concept, but as an experience, as a state of being, that it may be that in the depths of your being, as you go through the layers and layers and layers of whatever's there, and then you get to the quote bottom of it, that there may be a light there, a light of freedom that gives rise to all of the aliveness. Yeah. That is simply available aliveness, like an inner smile. Yeah. And so the the way that we can open to this depth of awareness, yeah, is to be able to become transparent. It's about becoming completely transparent. And this transparency, yeah, is that we allowed essentially the flow and the release and the surrender. Yeah. And on the one hand, we're able to quiet the mind so that we can stop the ordinary thoughts, the common thoughts, and simply go into being here. Then, from being here, we can allow an aliveness. Yeah. And when there's enough freedom there, allowing the true surrender of knowing perceptions that are constricting perception, the realization that I let go of everything, including at the depths, is the necessity to let go of the person who I think I am. And simply the ideas of it. Can you relax and simply be? It's like you're looking at a hand. Oh, yes, I've learned to call you a hand many times. Many, many, many times. And the meaning and the fingers and the joints and all of these things. But if I truly surrender, yes, if I truly surrender, that I've simply been using this word hand to describe you. And I've got all these ideas about what it is that's going on with the bones, the ligaments, the blood, the skin, All the layers, yes. And that my perception, whenever it is that I hold on to those ideas, I don't allow for the flow, yeah, for flow to come through so that I can just essentially be in a state of curiosity. Yeah, curiosity. It's like, oh, hi, wow. That I can be surprised, that I can acknowledge I don't know you. Even though I've, quote, seen this hand many times, still, this moment is new. And it's not actually the same hand. And so it is with this that we can look at, we need to be able to look at all of our perceptions, including, yeah, the lens from where we are perceiving. If I'm holding on to all kinds of architecture of like, oh no, I am this or I am that, that rigidity calcifies into simply only allowing that neighborhood of life, of expression, of perception to exist. And anything beyond that is simply not available. And so I encourage what really is at the base of your being. What if there is a resting spot, a place of resting, where you don't have to be remembering all kinds of things to keep yourself in line, but that you can trust a yes, yeah, a transparent yes of just being, a surrendering and an intimacy with the present moment. What if the present moment is a kind of making love, of existence, where every breath, if you slow down, you can feel the texture of it in and out, where every movement and the stillness, this awareness that all of this life is actually a gift. I'm not controlling it. I'm here. I exist. And if I slow down enough, I can start to see and live the miracle that is everything. Through being willing to surrender, do nothing, be nothing, and go into the depths of being to discover. Yeah. Now, in the process of doing this, we have to be willing to say yes to whatever it is that's here. If I'm holding whatever I may be holding, I cannot let go of what I do not accept and own. I first have to own this. Oh, yes, I am holding a certain tension or a certain belief or whatever it is. Am I willing to, for a moment, let go of my perceptions, let go of my conclusions, my pre-cooked perceptions, and just be, to rest and be. And so in this meditation, we will be exploring the sense of this yes to whatever it is that's here. Yeah, with the breath, sense of yes that includes. And the more that you're able to include, then you can let go. Yeah. So we use the breath as a background of presence that can hold, and little by little, letting go and flowing with whatever's here, however hard, yeah, there may be any of the emotions or thoughts, especially if you're going close to the core of you, any kinds of ideas that you may have learned to hold about who you are. Yeah. About who God is, if that's the word. What is all of this? Who made it? Yeah. And so allow yourself to come into your meditative position. A straight back can help the energy channels. Of course, first sustainable, what's comfortable for you, and then allowing for that sense of that verticality. Yeah, that's just simply relaxed, not forced, but just relaxed. There is a poem that I will start with here from beloved Rumi. Allowing yourself to settle with your breath and to let the words touch or roll off whatever feels true to you. There is a hidden treasure deep within the earth. It is covered from the infidels and people of faith alike. I have seen this treasure, and it is love. The ancient treasure that the legends are made of is love. When I saw that, I tore off my garments, I will not be covered again until love is uncovered.
Actual energy.
Allowing yourself to connect to a few deep breaths here. To open the space and connection to the sensations of this present moment. Gently allowing yourself to relax with every exhale a little deeper, a little more. Dear one, this is a place to rest your worries, a place to rest your stress, your tensions, an opportunity to allow yourself to be more transparently, exactly as you are, becoming more and more curious, to ground in the sensations of breathing, whether that is in your near your nose, in the face, or in the chest. Intimate curiosity coming into this one and only present moment. And with the gentle flow of this breath, gently allowing for the, the wind of your breath to accept exactly what is here, a little more and a little more. An affirmation, a yes. I accept this. With the inhale, I broaden like a hug to include exactly what's here, any pain, any stress, connecting here to the ground of sensation. Noticing the quality of your physical body as you ground here in this moment. And also including your emotional body. What is the flavor of this water, of this connectedness that is feeling? Is there space for anything that is here to simply release, to accept a cry, a deeper surrender, accepting you exactly as you are? Yes, I am sad. Or yes, I am happy. Yes, I am frustrated or restless. Allowing the shape of your breath to gently caress and accept you exactly as you are. A graceful wind or breeze of compassion, no use trying to get rid of anything, simply including exactly what is here with more and more aliveness. Dissociation, anything that could be here. Simply including a little more and letting go. I can accept and I can release what I give myself permission to feel. I can release. As you accept, you may begin to notice areas in your body that are a yes, a relaxed yes. They're free. And wherever that is, allowing yourself to rest more and more in this here and now. Resting, allowing the unique shape of your breath to invite a transparency, a willingness to say yes to everything that is here. Any moment of absorption into unconscious thinking can be welcomed back to the breath, the sensations of what is here, while not getting rid of the thoughts, allowing, you may ask the question, who am I? Bringing intimacy with exactly what is here. If there is not enough presence, you now may wish to open a greater door through coming into relaxed stillness. Where you are not breathing, you are being breathed. nothing. Be everything. Yes. intimacy with everything that is here, to surrender everything that is here, to lose everything that is here, to become everything. Gently, intimately, allowing for the awareness that is. A few deeper breaths to include what is here. And a blessing, a moment to bless with compassion and awareness. May I be well. May I be happy. Those close to you, may you be well. May you be happy. Into all of existence, may you be well. May you be happy. May we be in the service, in the conscious service of all that is. In this continued resting awareness, allowing yourself to use the sound of the bell to welcome more of the senses. No need to leave the awareness that you have nurtured, but to allow yourself to gently be invited by the bell to include your senses, including your visual field at your own pace. To a surrender of intimacy with everything. Mm. Gently allowing yourself to be present with the transition and the closing of the meditation. And life is a meditation. The more that we can be present, accepting, intimate, free. Mhm. If you would like to share anything in the chat, any learnings, any questions, I'm happy to be of service here. Both on YouTube as well as on Zoom. The more that we can really rest as who we are, the more free we can be. And the more freedom we perfume our world with. May you accept and be able to be present, accept your layers, whatever armor that helped you come to this moment. May you be free. Mm. Two offerings that are coming now in November. One is you can find these on, well, one of them is already posted on my website, adrianlove.com. Actually, before I go into that, any donations are, of course, very welcome for the sustainability of being able to do this and bring this into our world. You can find me on Venmo at Adrian OB, or PayPal at Adrian Dreams, and or you can just reach out to me in any ways, in whichever way you wish. And we welcome. I'm in the process of building more and more healing in the world. And so to the other two offerings, and one is called the Healer's Lab. And the Healer's Lab is a space for beginning or developing healers of sorts, therapists, coaches, guides, teachers, counselors who wish to deepen their capacity of relational attunement, presence, and the space will be one in which we will meet for 90 minutes every other week on Mondays at 9 a.m. Pacific. And it'll be an intimate space where this happened by request from some people that I've been of service to. They wanted me to do this, and so it's starting on November 10th. And if you're interested in that, you can email me at hello@adrianlove.com, and it'll be a space both for questions, for me to help you bloom, if that is you, and also to be able to presence the blockages that are inside of you that are stopping you from being present with your clients. Whatever it is that you cannot accept and be present, then you are closed to being able to witness. And so the group is a space in which I will bring, I will answer questions, give techniques that are helpful, and whatever it is that's helpful, as well as this presencing, this live presencing of whatever's stuck that can bring your freedom so that you can be present with anybody who you wish to help. That is one, the Healer's Lab, and that is live on my website, adrianlove.com. And the other one will be live probably later today. There's actually going to be a version in person in Washington State, as well as online, of a workshop that is called Story to Life. And Story to Life will be a workshop, and then it'll actually be a group that will likely go for 8 weeks. Is what I'm seeing now. That is an opportunity to heal and go towards a greater awakening and freedom and embodiment through being able to um, theatricalize, yeah, no theater experience necessary, but to be able to share your story and to share it being, through metaphor, through movement. Yeah. A lot of our freedom in our life depends on our capacity to actually be able to express, to be able to feel it in our bodies. And so there's an incredible medicine, and this is inspired by a ritual that's been one of the greatest gifts of my life called playback theater. You can look up. It's a ritual that's performed all over the world in probably over 60 countries at this point, and by many theater companies, as well as it can be used inside for healing and in more intimate spaces. And, and so here I will be adapting it for more kind of a healing space and for freedom. And so it's a space where you get to gently explore sharing what's true for you and also listening to what is true for the other participants, and practice empathizing with your own story, with the story of somebody else, by becoming it. I become, I become, I become, and you see, as I become, my body becomes more free and my psyche becomes more free to be able to be free in life. And so you can share whatever you want to learn to metabolize and be more free. And you can also learn to empathize in an embodied way, which is an incredible gift if you are willing, and or if you receive that somebody else is using their whole embodiment to try to empathize with you, and you will see somebody is like expressing something that you were experiencing but that didn't feel as welcome or complete in your life. And so this playback theater inspired story to life is an incredible opportunity to come more to life, to be more free, to allow yourself to also be more free in the world, because you get to play with parts of you that are others. You've considered to be others. And so it's like it's like I never got the opportunity to develop that capacity through the emotional spectrum of your life, the parts of your life that, oh, I never, my parents never, I never saw them healthily express anger. I never, or happiness or love or whatever, or movement or people that are very rigid in their bodies. It's like, I don't show anything. What if I could be more free? Wouldn't life be more fun? To be more alive and such. And so you get the idea. This is another realm of what it is that I bring to the world. I bring meditation. Then I also bring the more drama therapy inspired playback theater, psychodrama uh, dimensions. And then the relational healing, the deep relational healing. Yeah. And so if you're interested in any of these, you can reach out to me. You can go to my website, adrianlove.com. There should be later notes in the description of this video. And I welcome you to any of these adventures. The story to life is likely going to be actually happening on Friday mornings at 9 a.m. Pacific. Yeah. To make time for the people who are in Europe and in other parts of the world. Um, and yeah, and so I believe that that is it. If there's any curiosities, requests for different things, please reach out, ask if you have questions about different things. I am um, bringing offerings also in response to the hunger of what is alive in the world and what's helpful for the world. And so for our world, for us, for who we are. I believe that that is all for today. Is that true? Mhm. And so with the wish of the deep intimacy internally so that we can realize ourselves as more free beings, and also the wish for us to be able to be free in our lives, in relationships, and expressing more bloomed humans. I may you be well, may you be happy and free, and until next time, till next time, blessings for the benefit of all beings.